call it? So the USA basketball team has played a few games. I only caught the one that they played against Australia, the first one that they played against Australia. But so far, I mean, they beat Spain by 9. They beat Australia by 16, and then they lost Australia by 4.
Australia, no Ben Simmons.
No Ben Simmons.
Just pure fundamentals.
And yet,
it's Patty Mills and Joe Ingles is carrying them, yo.
Honestly, that's just hilarious. And I think Kemba was right in what he said. They kind of needed to lose a game so they could all be like, "What the fuck?"
Boo. Up until then, the U.S. was 76-0 in international play, friendlies, actual tournament play, 76-0. Now,
he's got to say that, though.
You guys know my opinion on this whole FIBA thing. I don't really care about it. I'm just here for the jokes. I watched the last quarter of that Australia game, and I'm just watching. I'm like, dang, they really got 4 of the Celtics starting 5 on this team. They start for this team. And they're out here letting Patty. First of all, are we gonna brush by the fact that Patty Mills dropped 30 on Kemba's head?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty tough, bro.
Well, Kemba's not, really known for his
No. We're talking about Kemba Walker, right? From New York, right? He hit a step back buzzer beater at the Garden.
In his mitt, right in his face.
And you let Patty Mills, he doesn't even start for the Spurs. He dropped 30 on your head.
All right. First of all, we're not about to slander Kemba up here. And we can slander the Celtics all day. But put some respect on
he on the Celtics, so he's up for slander. I'm sorry, that's just the way it works.
I ain't gonna lie, JT got a point.
Disrespect my son Kemba. My son Kemba's a bucket.
He a bucket, but I mean clearly he's not a strap because Patty was wilding on him.
But at the same time, don't make it seem like Patty's not someone who, if you get hot.
Stop it. Let's not do this, John. Patty Mills over 30.
Mechanics. Patty's jump shot has been money.
When was the last time Patty Mills went for 30 in an NBA game?
When's the last time Pop has let anyone go for 30?
No. Whoa, wait, time out. Wait, no. People have gone for 30 on Pop's system. People have gone for 30. Tim Duncan's gone for 30.
Tim Duncan gets pulled out at 25.
I'm pretty sure DeRozan's went for 30 a few times this season.
DeRozan definitely had 30 this season.
I'm about to say LaMarcus Aldridge definitely had 30 at one point this year. No.
Yeah,
man, look.
Shooters shoot. When shooters get hot, anything can happen, especially in the exhibition.
I'm just saying, we got not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 Celtics who are most likely going to on their
Knicks
team.
beat the Celtics in the first round of the playoffs.
Dog, the Knicks beat the Celtics. Didn't the Knicks beat the Celtics last year? I'm pretty sure, right?
No, dude, I'm talking about the first round of the playoffs.
Which playoffs? Like 2 years from now, playoffs?
Next year in the playoffs.
So you predicting that the Knicks will make the playoffs?
Yep, I think it would be a low seed. Make the
playoffs.
Sway? East is bad.
How?
Wow, John, that means a lot coming from you. I'm not gonna lie. I can't wait. I can't wait till we do our NBA.
The Knicks have a bunch of they have 15 power forwards.
John,
who are veterans and they want to play hard.
It's all right. You ain't here. You ain't hear what David Fizdale said. He said we're gonna start 5 4s. Isn't that crazy? And then Julius Randle's gonna bring it up.
John.
Okay, name the top 8 in the East.
Top 8 in no particular order, right?
Yeah.
Celtics, Sixers, Raptors, Nets, Heat, Magic, Bucks. And I'm missing one. And I'll put Detroit. There's no way. I'm not taking the Knicks over any of those guys.
I might take us over the Magic. What? They're like
Magic was a playoff team last year.
They're borderline and a borderline playoff team. Like a borderline playoff team. They almost missed it.
So if they play the same way they played last year, they'll still be better than the Knicks.
I mean,
that was a 41 win team.
All right, so disclaimer: I don't think the Knicks will make the playoffs, but I'm just saying the Knicks are going to be better than what people show. Like they won less than 20 games last year. I think they'll be at least 20 games better. I think that's fair.
No.
All right, so let's listen to these one more time. All right, we're going Bucks.
Yes.
Raptors. You said.
Well, I said in no particular order. Yeah, Bucks,
okay.
Raptors.
No particular order. So Bucks, Raptors, Philly.
Yes. Nets, Celtics.
I put Indiana.
Yeah. All right. Sorry. Yeah, Indiana over Detroit. Sorry.
So that's 5.
Heat.
Not a guarantee, but okay.
I guess if you put
Detroit, as long as Blake is healthy.
So
that means it's gonna come down between Detroit or the Magic.
No. Hold on. No, I only have 6 teams. Is my math wrong? Like what
Bucks, Sixers,
Oh, my goodness.
Celtics, Indiana, Heat. That's 6.
And you're saying Detroit.
Detroit, that's 7.
So
And then the Magic.
The Magic aren't gonna make it, bro.
They might not.
I'll put at least a stack on it that the Knicks do not make the playoffs.
I wouldn't even take that bet.
I'm not taking that bet.
Honestly, this is and no bias at all because people will say, "Oh, it's because you hate the Knicks," right? I think the Knicks will probably have the same trajectory as the Nets had. When the Nets were starting kind of rebuilding. 11 plus 11 wins, plus 11 wins.
So
wait, what?
All I'm saying is Kyrie has shown he can't lead a team, and KD's not there yet.
First of all, see, now we're forgetting, right? It's two different organizations.
I think that the way the Nets are built, they're built for maybe a 6 seed. But
I can't be mad at that.
Kyrie is by himself.
Oh, now
which means he's gonna have to
himself.
All right, don't start naming nets that the rest of the United States don't know.
Say, watch. See, no, I'm not even gonna go. I'm not even. No.
He's gonna break down.
When we're a 3 seed, no, it's cool. It's cool.
Hold on,
we're a 3 or 4 seed
here first. JT just said the Nets are going to be.
I'll bet a stack that the Nets won't be a top 3 seed this year. I'll bet a stack on that.
JT, I'll bet my firstborn the Nets won't be a top 3 seed next year.
Don't bet my godson, please.
On the off chance that it happens,
JT, the Nets being a 3 or 4 seed.
All right, watch 3 or 4 seed. Watch.
Then who are your top 3 seeds?
I go Bucks, Sixers, and
the Nets. Are you mad?
All right, let's see. All right, let's break it down right now. Right, you have that much faith in the Celtics? You got that much faith in the Pacers?
I feel like Brad.
I don't think they're going to be the 3. I think they're going to be the 4.
Brad Stevens got. I won't say that
he got a better
than Kyrie. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm about to say. Thank you, John. You took the words right out of my mouth. What Brad Stevens is going to do, what Brad Stevens has always did, even when he was the coach at Butler, like he's been able to, mesh players together and win games.
Indiana's going to have a better record than the Nets.
I think that could be a possibility. We're also assuming that,
and that's 3 teams better than the Nets.
Like I said, they got to play the games, right? There's a better chance. I say this: there's a better chance the Nets get a 3 seed than playoffs.
Okay, I could agree with you on that, but that's like, y'all not gonna get a 3 seed. Like that's like almost as much of a guarantee that the Knicks aren't gonna make the playoffs. So yeah,
maybe
y'all team is literally the same, just minus D'Lo or minus Kyrie. But if
wait, tell me that we've got improved. First of all, we got improved.
Oh, I'm off. Y'all got DeAndre Jordan too. My bad, I forgot.
So he could come off the bench for Jared Allen, or Jared Allen's gonna get cut. What are you doing with DeAndre?
We got an improvement on the wing with Taurean Prince over Rondae Hollis-Jefferson.
You're right. I do like Taurean Prince.
We got. I like the signing of Wilson Chandler, who is a guy that can play the wing.
Wilson Chandler get physical. Nets. That just showed how relevant that signing was.
Hey man, look.
And I like Wilson Chandler.
It's all about the role players, and Kenny gets the most out of his role players.
Okay. All right. He's no Rick Carlisle there, right?
Well, I think Kenny Atkinson is probably a better coach for this type of team, minus Kyrie, and you add D'Lo. I think you add D'Lo. I think y'all probably would be a top 3 seed.
I still don't see them as a 3 seed if D'Lo stays.
I think so.
There's a reason why niggas wanted to come here. Like he didn't want to, he didn't want to go to.
Yeah, it's all of the New York appeal without dealing with the Knicks.
But everybody said it. Everybody said that it's the Knicks, though. I thought everybody said that KD and Kyrie was all Knicks. Like, what's going on? Everybody said that.
He wanted to come to the Knicks, but he just didn't want to come to the Knicks by himself.
And then they didn't offer him a max because tore his Achilles. The Knicks are a trash organization. So if you can get all the perks of living in New York without the pressure of playing in New York, and y'all had tons of cap space, if the Nets are going to be a 3 seed, the Mavs are going to be a 3 seed. That's just how you sound.
Boo. First of all, the Nets play in a conference that actually allows them to have a chance at the 3 seed. How the Mavs going to be a 3 seed in that Western Conference?
Exactly.
But I'm saying like the Nets have a better shot of being a 3 seed in the East than the Mavs.
They do have a better shot, but guess what? It's not going to happen.
Man, I'm just saying. Watch. We do have the archives, and if I'm wrong, I'll admit it. If I'm wrong,
that's second banana.
Hey, look, we don't know this. Kenny
Pure
could be
scorers cannot
my
carry
man.
teams.
First, my man Kenny Atkinson,
Pure
the point guard.
scorers
My man
cannot
Kenny
carry
Atkinson
teams.
is the point guard whisperer. All right,
We gonna see.
let him watch. My man's changed the career path of Dennis Schroeder. He changed the career path of D'Angelo Russell. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm very curious to see what D'Lo's going to be like in Golden State. That's going to be very interesting.
I just want him to get traded at the deadline when Klay comes back to it.
Everybody's so convinced that Klay is coming back like that early. I just don't know if that's fact. But he's already walking and stuff. I know he's rehabbing now.
Dude, ACLs aren't as bad as they used to be.
They're not.
Maybe not at the deadline, but he's coming back next year.
Klay is tough, bro. Like, he's really a tough dude. I just want to acknowledge him so much. And that's one of the players I respect the most in the NBA, man.
He's been, when the Warriors, like, right before they really popped off, like, when he got drafted, I was like, it's just like him. And, like, his jump shot is just so ridiculously textbook that the fact that he was able to start building on his game was amazing. And
an incredibly underrated defender. And shout out to my boy John Howell, because he always talking about Klay this, Klay that. Yeah, nah, but Klay is the truth, bro. Klay is the absolute truth.
Yeah, and he's the better splash brother in the playoffs.
That's a different conversation for a different day.
In the playoffs?
Well, you talking about in the playoffs, I still think that's a different conversation for a different day. I think
in the playoffs, he is a more consistent performer while guarding the best player on the other side of the.
I think what the argument starts to become is like, who is expected to do more versus who is doing what is expected less. Like, I think if you go back to 2016 when they was down 3-1, that game 5 that they won, like, Steph Curry put in work. It's just everybody remembers that game 6 because Klay Thompson hit 11 3-pointers. Like, nobody had expected that.
If Klay got better handle, he'd be better.
We ain't getting into this. I just don't.
Shout out Klay Thompson. He should have been on an All-NBA team last year.
He absolutely should have been. He probably but he finally got an all defensive team. I think is well over because he's definitely been a very underrated defender.
Oh man, I just talking about the NBA season gets me so excited. Like, I'm excited for football season just because as a Ravens fan I have a lot to look forward to. But it's like the NFL is open pretty much every year. Next year the NBA is going to be open for the
first time in like such a long time.
And it's going to be a beautiful thing. And then as a Mavs fan, I have so much to look forward to. Like, I got swole Porzingis. Luka's getting cut up. Luka's starting to look like Skinny Braun. I dragged it, but not really. Because my son actually has an off season. It's great. And it's just like, oh, man. I love basketball so much. And next year is going to be great. And I can't wait to just, when the Nets are like a 6 seed, and I'm just like, JT, what happened?
Haters. That's what you guys haters. That's all this is.
No, bro. You just a Nets fan.
Y'all don't want to believe that.
You sound like a Knicks fan right now.
No.
Nah, chill. Don't disrespect the Knicks fans, bro. On the behalf of the Knicks Hive, like I'm respectful. I said we're gonna be at least 10 games better. I actually said we're gonna be 20 games better, which would put us around like 38 wins. I think it's possible, but
I think it's possible too.
I just don't see, how does the additions to this team equal 20 wins?
Well,
Bobby Portis and dang, I'm blanking on all the names right now because I'm just that flabbergasted right now.
Julius Randle's pretty good.
Julius Randle equal 20 wins?
It depends on the chemistry of the team. And I also think that David Fizdale could coach this team to above 30 wins. Put it like that. I
agree with you.
This is also assuming that you get a much better performance from what's his face?
Kevin Knox.
From Kevin Knox.
He's gonna be better.
RJ is gonna be good too.
Right? Like we didn't just draft RJ Barrett. Alonzo Trier, he's still gonna be.
I like Alonzo Trier too.
Dennis Smith is still on the team.
I like Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson is still there. Freaking Dennis Smith, bro. Like, come on now. Like, you sound like a hater at this point to say that they're not gonna.
No. I told you guys. I expect you guys to be better. I don't think it's gonna be 20 wins better.
20 wins better. Let's see.
20 wins on how they had. How much wins they have this year?
Like, we have 17.
I believe it was 17.
So to put you at 37.
That's fair. That's pretty fair.
I'll say I was gonna say the Giants for some reason. I don't know why. I'll say the Knicks get to 28, 29.
Bro, JT's teams are finally gonna be good next year, and he don't know how to act.
This is how it be, bro.
He's like, fuck the rest of New York.
So that's not I feel like that's progress though. If 12 wins wouldn't be
but not JP. No. I agree with you though. Like, yo, if we 11 wins better with this team now, yo, I'm cool with that because at the end of the day, we're getting better. I just hope the problem with the Knicks is that if there's not a drastic improvement, we're just gonna end up firing David Fizdale. I think he's actually the coach that we need. It might happen.
He's absolutely right.
It probably will happen because the Knicks.
I'm just going by like how the franchise is just going. Like,
yeah,
every time it seems like we get a little bit better, if it's not enough improvement. So I think David Fizdale is really gonna push his players this year to get better. So I'm hoping for at least 30 wins, and you know what? Whatever we get 20 plus, hopefully David Fizdale stays.
I'm rooting for Fizz. I really am. Any other NBA news?
Yeah.
Boogie got married. That was.
And then he just got a case.
Yeah, I saw. That's wild.
Literally, Matt Barnes is like, he's going through a lot. Like, I really hope that it's really nice to see him happy, and then you feel for him. And then it goes, Boogie threatened to shoot his ex-girlfriend for saying that his son couldn't attend his wedding. And I would be upset if my son couldn't attend the wedding too. But I would not be screaming on the phone that I'm gonna come shoot you.
Okay, now let me ask y'all something. I need y'all to be real right now.
All right.
Have y'all never threatened to shoot somebody?
No.
I don't own a gun, so it'd be.
I think I can safely say no.
I don't have a gun either, but yo, you never been like, yo. So, I don't know how to really put it, but I don't think he really meant it though. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know Boogie either.
Okay, even if he didn't mean it, you got to think about the position you're in. And yes, you're a regular person, and that's cool, but. Bro, like, that's your baby mom's. There's in no situation, even if she never released that, in no situation would he threatening to shoot his baby mom's ever work out in his favor.
I feel like if you had a baby mom's, you want to shoot her too sometimes.
Bro, he could have been a regular dude. And if he threatened to shoot his baby mom's, it would not have worked out for him regardless.
I'm just saying, none of us have baby moms. None of us have kids to really understand, like how petty is that?
That's super petty.
Yo, like you shitting me?
Every right to be upset. But come on, Tom.
Like, I think he went about it the wrong way. He just said Boogie. He should. It was dumb at the end of the day, but I just don't think he really meant it like that. I think athletes say things all the time that they don't really mean.
Yeah, people say things all the time that they don't really mean too. But
like one of y'all said earlier, bro. Y'all said people or fans, they treat athletes like they're not regular people. Yo, I feel like anybody with a baby mom could understand like that position that he was in is just ridiculous. Like, yo, I want to shoot my baby moms too. If she said my son can't come to the wedding.
I'm sorry, I just don't casually threaten to shoot people when I get mad.
Man, whatever, fuck it. Maybe you're just too rational of a person, John.
Oh man. All right, wait, real quick.
Does not help his narrative.
Nope, not at all.
I love Boogie.
All right. Speaking of big men, we got a replacement for Boogie. Lakers signed Dwight Howard, which I think we all kind of agreed last episode that was probably the smartest thing for them to do. All narratives aside, I mean, he's gonna get you rebounds, and that's all you really kind of need.
Yo, did y'all see what his contract is though?
Yes.
Oh my god,
bro,
that's great.
It's ridiculous. Like, that is hilarious. This is someone who started as one of the top players in the league, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll pay you for as long as you're here."
Like, that's funny. So for y'all that don't know, they basically said
they signed him at the gym.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. So basically, his contract is worth up to $2 million if he plays the entire season, or it's a little bit more than $2 million. But for every day that he plays, he gets, or every day that he's on the team after October 21st, he gets like 14,500 thousand for like every day after that. You hate to see it, but at the same time, it's
this man won cash for life, but it's only for a season.
But I'm just happy. I think that's just a great front court addition. Like we mentioned in the last episode, it's going to be definitely good. Veteran leadership could help out AD. Give him.
He's Kyle Kuzma how to move his damn feet.
Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens though.
Man, next year's gonna be real weird.
Yeah, it's like everybody's on a different team.